Each week on this video, we'll talk about Chris Liss's best bets against the spread and watch them to the end to get a long shot money line pick where you can bet a little and win a lot. Last week, your money line hit again. I hope you put a lot of Bitcoin down on it, but save that conversation to the end. We're going to start with the 49ers are going to the Rams. The current line as of recording is 3.5. Break this game down and tell us who to pick.
I like the Niners. They beat him in LA after being down like 17-0 or whatever it was in the first half a few weeks ago in a must-win game. And the Rams wanted that game. The Rams wanted to have the home game against Tampa last week. Turns out they didn't need it. And I don't like the way the Rams finished that game. They couldn't put away the Bucs. That was a terrible way to let them come back in a game that should have been over 5 times. Yes, they made the play and they executed on that last drive to get the field goal, and that was great. But I think the Niners are going to smash them. I mean, I think it'll be close, but I think they're going to come out, get physical, run the ball. The Rams, they're not that deep. They have a lot of stars. The Niners just have a deep, well-rounded team. I know the Niners secondary is a little suspect, and I think the Rams will pass the ball decently. But I think tough sledding for Cam Akers, who fumbled twice. Give me the Niners outright. I certainly like getting more than a field goal.
A couple fantasy questions related to this game. Predictions. So, again, we don't know. Is Cam Akers going to be worth a first-round pick in 2022?
My gut says no. He's coming off a horrible game, obviously, and maybe he'll have a great game this week. But my gut says no. I'd have to go through it and see where I was, and I may change my mind. But right now, with the 4 receivers that are going to go in the first round and some of the other backs, I'll say second round.
Jimmy Garoppolo, will he be the quarterback of the 49ers in 2022?
So, if you ask Dalton this, he's like, absolutely not. And it'll be Trey Lance. And I think it depends, right? He's under contract. And if they win the Super Bowl and he plays great, then I think they could say, goodbye and good time to part. But they'll be very tempted to bring him back with the Super Bowl under their belt if he plays amazing, makes all the throws. If they get blown out in this game or get destroyed and he throws 3 interceptions in this game or the Super Bowl, it's probably going to be Lance. I think it'll probably be Lance. They need to start that clock ticking, but I don't watch Lance in practice, so I don't really know what they're seeing, right? I think some of it depends on how close they think he is. I would say it's probably like 85-15 that it's Lance, but I don't think it's 0. I don't think it's 100-0.
Many have compared the 2021 San Francisco 49ers to the Giants team that won that Super Bowl. And they beat the same 3 teams. They beat Tampa Bay, they beat Dallas, and they beat Green Bay.
Well, there were 2 teams. There's one in 2007 and one in 2011. They kind of did the same thing. I think they're similar, and they had great pass rushes. That was sort of the thing, just like smashing the opposing quarterback and playing great defense, and then having a QB like Eli or Garoppolo who's just good enough to make a few throws. The Niners have way more skill talent than the Giants did. I mean, they didn't have Kittle. And I mean, the second team had Victor Cruz and a couple other guys that were good, but like Akeem Nicks. But it wasn't like the depth of talent with Kittle and Debo and Ayuk, who didn't have a great game. But yeah, there's some similarities. I feel like, and the Giants were 9-7 or whatever when they made the playoffs. They were underdogs in their first game. Also, just like they were underdogs, the Niners were underdogs in Dallas. I think it's a decent comp.
Cincinnati Bengals. The Chiefs are back to a full touchdown favorite. Break this one down. Who do you like against the spread?
I mean, it's close. I think the Chiefs are back, and I think you saw it in the Bills game. The Bills played a great game. They made no mistakes, at least nobody but the coach and the defense for 13 seconds. But I think the Chiefs are back. They can strike fast, and that's that team that's so dangerous. And then the defense is decent. But the full touchdown, I'm going to take Cincy. They have a puncher's chance against anyone. They hung around in Tennessee despite 9 sacks, and that's going to be the key to the game. They're not going to be able to take 9 sacks again. They're not going to get 3 interceptions like they did last week, which offset the 9 sacks. But Chase and Higgins can't be guarded, and Burrow can get them the ball. And I'm going to take the full 7. I think they can shoot it out and hang.
Since you watch this video to the end, we're going to give you Chris Liss's Moneyline Underdog play, where you can bet a little and win a lot. So which one of these teams do you think has a chance to win outright, and would you play it?
Yeah, I would play the Niners. I think they're better than 50%. I think they're better. I don't like the way the Rams finished that game. I think the home field advantage is marginal in LA. with good weather and very close to San Francisco, same time zone. So I would take the plus 165, no problem.
To see Chris Liss's article and full breakdown of beating the book, click the link in the video description below. And to see all of RotoWire's fantasy premium content, including our fantasy baseball draft kit, which is now posted, go to rotowire.com/try.